Hi friends, this video I'm talking about I will go to India next year part 2. Part 1 I told one of my uncles visited from India and 2015, in between 2011 to 15 I think the part 1 video have recorded from New Jersey. It's in New Jersey, and part 2 2023 I'm recording it. So it has been 16 years of my journey in life in America, in USA. So like anybody, I also came and I thought I can earn $1 million in 2 years time and go back, because I work from offshore. I think that see the on-site work culture and go back, like anybody, any immigrant or any non-immigrant thinks the same way. I'm also in your boat, and the primary aim of America is dollars, second is green card, third is US passport by US citizenship people like me, or some they call anchor babies, people born here, Americans, like American kids, like they get a US passport by birth. But those who come on non-immigrant visas, they get a US citizenship by naturalization. These are the three major aims. And part 1 I explained, one of my uncles, he told see Kumar, his children got settled here, 2 sons and daughter, and he said they won't come back to India, but the great intention to come back, but scope is zero, because Ravi has explained in Port Authority, New York and New Jersey, one of my ex-colleagues go back, what happens is the peon in government also came to a stage, settled well, and sent his children to US for MS. Whereas if you go back after 10 years, you cannot fit even that life, the standard life of the peon also in India once you go back, because you have to literally sell pallis on the street or tea, chai. You don't fit anywhere, because age constraint in India is 40 years. They don't hire you, and unless you have used money, you cannot go back. So that's why people feel they have intention to go back, but they can't come back, is what my uncle explained. But recently one of my friends visited U.S.C. and he told intention is also zero. The intention is not great. Once you leave India, there is no point of thinking of India and going back to India. So intention is also zero. Scope is zero. That's why Indians, they don't go, because they love dollars, they forget parents, is what his opinion. And Vidyarthi, who watched my videos, asked me, he studied in Canada and returned to USA. We did SAP course in 1990s. He asked me, Kumar, is the Indians bad by birth or after going there? But that also a research I found, we are bad. Only thing, dollar and America is exposing us. Thank you. I will add part 1. You can watch it. Hello everyone. This video, the topic is I will go to India next year syndrome. I made this in Telugu a few years ago, so I thought of make it in English now. Intention is great, but scope is zero. That's why we got a syndrome called I will go to India next year. So the next year won't come, it has to be written on the wall. That is a sure. Why intention is great, because we have a dream, we come 2 years, we want to make money and go back. That's what I written earlier on Facebook. But intention is great, but like I said, layers, everything, looting business, right? Our Indians are doing here, so ultimately you get peanuts. So once you go back, you have to beg literally on the streets, put a board like so leave it. Let me quote examples, friends or whoever, they say I buy an iPhone because it works in India. So intention is to go back, but that is not possible. But I don't know, when you live 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years in USA and going to die here, why do you buy everything that is workable in India, right? And the second, friends buy houses, they say I will go to India next year. when you buy used property, how do you go next year, right? Next, some friends they bought car on expensive, luxurious cars on cash. They say I'll go to India next year. So I really get laugh. And next, instead of cheating parents, like one Indian parent told who visited India, US, parents also we meet right on the journeys to India. Then they said they tell live Kumar, they don't come. They will say I'll go to India next year like that. Otherwise, parents in India die is their motto maybe. That's the reason they tell lies. What one Indian parents visited here, they shared their experiences. And okay, one Indian named CEO told Kumar in New Jersey, he's a very good friend of mine once upon a time. He said, I'm going to India next year. He's going to India next year, but he bought a house. So I don't know why we get either Indians or Hindus or why do we get confused when we leave India, right? That roadmap or clarity should be there. It's missing. Finally, it's called some, I don't want to name the tribe name, but it's called some X resolution. What is that means? My uncle told in India when he was in a place called Bhimavaram in Andhra Pradesh, state of India, United Andhra Pradesh. A particular tribe, their homeless, they used to sleep in temple, work outside, and the mother cooked the food and everything, clean the temple and the children, the sons, they used to pass a resolution every day night saying that we want to buy a house, build a house for mother. And every day, next day morning they go to a daily wage labor work. So their intention is great, building a house to mother because they are homeless, right? But scope is zero because every day they have to go for work and right, inflation rate and salaries and all. So the same way our intention is great, go back to India, but scope is zero. Why scope is zero? Because there are no jobs. If there are jobs, why would we flee India? One, economy is so poor. Poor become poorer, rich become richer. There is nothing called middle class, upper middle, lower middle according to me. Only two class, rich and poor. For a sexy word or lovely word we use middle class. There is no middle class according to me. All are poor men. If there are jobs, there are opportunities. If my country is great, of course it's great, then why are you living here, Kumar, is what an American landlord asked me earlier. And if the country is great, Americans would have job opportunities are more. Americans would have beg for a visa to India and Aadhaar card or green card in India, right? Rather than we thrive or crave for green card here. So going back to India, the scope is zero, but intention is great. So that generated a syndrome called I will go to India next year. If that syndrome is not there, we are dead almost. Thank you for watching this video.
ఇయ్యాల పెట్టు బ్రో వాళ్ళు బతుకు బస్ స్టాండ్ బ్రో ఇక్కడ 15 years ఐటీలో పనిచేసేవాళ్ళు ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఐటీలో 15 years పనిచేసేవాళ్ళు జస్ట్ గో బ్యాక్ టు ఇండియా 15 years తర్వాత వాళ్ళ వైఫ్ బ్రదర్స్ ఇండియాలో పడుకో వాళ్ళ బతుకు బస్ స్టాండ్ బజ్జీ అమ్ముకుంటున్నాయి వాళ్ళు ఏ దేనికి పనికిరాదు ఆనెస్ట్లీ యూ హావ్ టు యాక్సెప్ట్ ఇట్ వాళ్ళ వైఫ్ పిల్లలు ఏం చేయలేరు సో ఆనెస్ట్లీ దట్స్ అ ఫ్యాక్ట్ రైట్
I wrote at great length in exam.
I don't have time to read that. Okay.
Let me complete. What did I say? You never fit in and you go back because you express the best of best. Right?
Okay.
And the one salary you can't stay here.
Best of best and tarata sangati guru.
See what I'm writing is internet infrastructure.
Guru. See,
basic infrastructure.
Thank you. Right. I don't want any stories, sir. Honestly, best internet kadakali. You can't fit even.
What did you say?
You can't
helpomantara. Helpon India.
Definitely. Helpotanu ekkada. I'm just saying one person ఉండేవాడు they can't fit in anyone. Once you go back to ఇండియాలో ఒక డ్రైవర్ పనిచేస్తారు కదా డ్రైవర్ నార్మల్గా ఒక ప్యూన్గా గవర్నమెంట్ ఆఫీస్లో ప్యూన్ పనిచేస్తారు కదా వాడు చూస్తా కూడా ఈ పాటికి 15 yearsలో ఈ వుడ్ హావ్ ఎస్టాబ్లిష్డ్ నైస్ లైఫ్ ఫర్ హిస్ వైఫ్ అండ్ కిడ్స్ అండ్ ఈ వుడ్ హావ్ లీవ్ సంథింగ్ ఫర్ హిస్ కిడ్స్ ప్యూన్. బట్ ఇక్కడ ఐటీలో 15 years ఉండేసి వాడు మళ్ళీ ఇండియాకి వెళ్ళాలి పెట్టుకో, he would carry nothing in his hand and the quality of life what he's going to give for his kids will be way lesser than a peon, office clerk or a peon.
I mean, you can call it. I have seen, right, some people, my friends, they returned to India, Ajay and then Ashish, Ranganath.
How many years
After they returned and the visa is valid, 2 guys, and the other.
how many years I'm asking? 10 years, I'm talking about 10 years.
Few people I know who lived here for 10 years, 20 years, returned.
So what they made?
Established, they working as a project managers or
Probably
there.
husband and wife both would have been working class.
Started they.
Probably husband and wife both are working class. Husband and wife both working class anta, yes, they can fit in America or India, they can go anywhere.
See, what is the message you want to communicate?
Message is ఇది వచ్చేసి ఒక మాయ లోకం లాగా.
Yeah.
ఇది ఒక మాయ లోకం. ఇక్కడ ఒకసారి వచ్చి దొరికాడు పెట్టుకో, ఊరికి దీని గురించి గొప్పగా చెప్పుకొని గురువు అక్కడ ఇది లేదు గురువు అది లేదు చెప్పుకొని ఇక్కడ ఉండిపోవటమే. బికాస్ ఈ కెనాట్ గో బ్యాక్ అండ్ సర్వైవ్ దట్. దట్ ఇస్
And I mean, fear, right?
Simple, Guru.
Self-confidence.
Surviving in America is very easy.
Yeah.
Anyone can survive. Surviving in India is very tough.
Yeah, I said
But if-
population is tough.
But if a
population
person,
is
if a
high.
person is survived for 10 to 15 years in India, definitely I would make sure, I know that he would have left something for his kids. But people who just survive here, I've seen like they don't leave anything for the kids.
See, I feel every day I die in America because we can't go back.
I'm not talking about personal గా నేను ఎవరికి మాట్లాడలేదు. నా పర్సనల్ మాట్లాడదు. But what they leave for the kids, a single person
Credit, except credit,
nothing.
Yeah.
సో అప్పులు ఉంటాయి. కానీ ఇండియాలో ఒక ప్యూన్గా పనిచేసాడు కూడా చూసాను పట్టుకో, దో దేశీ లైక్ నో అమెరికా లైఫ్ గొప్ప
I
లైఫ్
can tell honestly, my friends, the other side of the coin, there is no life here, there is no freedom here.
freedom చెప్పలేదే.
Freedom and liberty is there.
నో దిస్ ఇస్ అ ఫ్యాంటసీ వరల్డ్. ఇప్పుడు హాలసినేషన్ చెప్తారు కదా, మందు తాగేప్పుడు రోజు మందు తాగాలని ఉంటుంది, ఫన్ ఉంటుంది.
Then why did you come to America? I mean, what is your dream?
I came to America because me and my wife, we both are working and we make a lot of money. If I told my wife as simple as that, as soon as I have my kid, I told my wife, if you don't want to work and you want to stay at home with 2 kids, the money what I make, if I see nothing will be left out in my pocket every month, then why should I live in this country just to have
In
a
that case, India also same, right?
No.
India, Hyderabad, I met a driver.
Guru, depends upon person to person I'm talking about. So I don't want to talk about individual. You ask me like why I'm staying here. Why I'm staying is
Yeah.
because me and my wife are working. My wife told me like, at one point, can we just stop? I want to take a break. I said, yeah, you can take a break, but 1 or 2 years is fine. But at least for next 5 years, we both have to work so that we can just save something and secure something for the kids. Because నా parents నాకు ఇస్తున్నారు.
See, if you look at my YouTube message, what I said, highest ambition of India, go to any country, any developed nation like Australia, UK, Singapore.
Subject రా గురు, come to subject like I don't have
Visit,
time.
get a international work exposure, and go back to your country and whatever the learn, change you, let implement it there.
Implement la guru.
Otherwise,
Guru.
you live like a frog in the well.
Implement social service.
You have to change, man.
Guru.
You cannot say.
Implement social service. I'm not born to do social service. I'm not Mahatma Gandhi or I'm not Subhash Chandra Bose. Bottom line is
being.
see, I came here to make money. That's
Yeah.
it. Purely money.
Money, yeah, dollars.
Make money.
Yeah.
Since me and my wife both work, make money, go back. If I would have been in a situation that I have to only work and make money, definitely I'm out of this country. See, but since I have backup in India, because my parents left a property to me, okay, a very considerable amount of property, then I need to, my point is, when my parents itself give this much amount of property to passing on to me, I want to pass on double the property to my kids.
So, did you learn anything in America? Yes or no?
Every day we'll be learning something or the other.
Yeah.
It's not only education, not only in India or America, anywhere. If you be in a jail also, in a court jail, in a prison also, you'll be learning something or the other. Every day you'll be learning. So it doesn't
So
matter.
what's the things you learn? Just share it to my friends.
No.
You learn in America, especially.
See, based on different person to person.
Technology.
Guru, person.
I'm
Technology.
asking you as a person.
As a person, I've seen my friends who are in America for 15 years. They have not learned anything in the sense IT field, they'll be doing the same thing. I've seen in India people work for TCS and people work for 15 years, they do the same thing, not learn.
Yeah.
Depends upon person to person. Some
And the
person
projects you do, migration.
depends upon you, like on an individual.
Yeah.
Like if you are interested, you can learn anywhere, not only India or America or Japan or
Yeah,
anywhere.
okay. Now come to the point. What are the positive things you learn here?
Money. That's it.
Your freedom, liberty.
That's not a secondary. I get freedom everywhere. Money. Because that's the way I've got in India. I can't say like I don't have to. India is not like Pakistan where people come and shoot you in the room, right? Thank God you're in a way better shape. Okay. So I just came to have a better life and I want to just give a.
So you are agreeing there is no better life in India? That's why you came here, right?
Within short period, I want to make a lot
No,
of money.
yeah,
Not
10 times or
just
65
money.
times.
Just money. Pass on to my kids. I want to retire.
Yeah.
My dream now after coming here, I've seen like I need to just see my.
So all the guys who are in America, especially from India and other, they all come for money, right?
I don't know. It's my perspective. I feel that everyone comes for money. No one's coming for social service.
To America?
Of course, yes.
Okay.
Everyone comes for money.
Yeah.
I believe like everyone comes for money.
Thanks, at least you agreed honestly.
Yeah, come for money. What is that? Everyone comes for money only, man.
Many say I don't come for money like that.
No, I'm not coming for social service. I'm not ready for any social service stuff. I'm not Mahatma Gandhi. I'm not Subhash Chandra Bose to go fight with people. First I need to just
So we are planning to go back. When are you planning to go back next year?
No. As of our Indian culture, all the parents, if you see even a beggar or even any guy, they pass on a little bit of at least a property, whatever they can save, to their kids. That's the way our Indian culture is always. The Asian culture itself is there. But in this country, people don't pass on any. 99% of the people don't.
Culture, it is in nepotism.
Whatever.
Politics, film industries, nepotism.
No one passing on the money at all. People who come here, Indians, they get adopted to it, and they have the same fantasy world. Whatever they make, they spend. Whatever they make, if they make even $4,000, they spend exactly $4,000. They make even $2,000.
That's how economy runs here.
No. See, it doesn't matter. I'm there. Of course, I just save more than 40% of my salary for my future and for my kids. Still have a better life. I'm planning accordingly. So the same way, but if the same person have been in India, definitely would have been saving 20 to 30%. Why the Indian economy never went slashed down where all the other countries got slashed?
Yeah, I understand.
Because the saving tendency in Asia is really good. India, we have in our blood, and that's how the country been saved. In this country, whatever you make, the guy makes $10 or $20 to $50 a week, goes on Friday evening and Saturday evening to the pub, bar, enjoy, drink, and everything got back to zero.
Yeah. And Monday to Friday work hard and then weekend enjoy.
The guy, my manager who worked for 10 years, I asked him the job was getting over. After that he said, I can't survive more than 3 months without a job. He said, you worked for 10 years. I said, yeah. And I can't, previous place. And he said, after 10 years, I can't survive for more than 3 months without a job. But that's not the case in India, right? We have a saving culture. Yeah. But Indians who have come here, getting adopted to that, because that's the way the country runs here. Everything runs here, and we get adopted to it. People spend everything, don't leave anything
so
for
what
the kids.
do you advise MS student or H1B wife also must work?
No, I don't advise anything like that. They have to plan. We need to pass on the same strategy. Your parents,
one of the videos
your parents pass on something to your kids, right? The same way you should try to save something and pass on to your kids. That's the way life should be. You should not get out to the Western culture where you earn the money, enjoy it, and don't leave anything for the kids. Whatever money you make $1, 20 cents should be saved for the kids. That's the way your parents and my parents did. My parents might be might be even Ambani did, even a normal beggar in the street who have earned 100 rupees in his lifetime would have left at least 50 rupees for his kids.
But if you take, I agree, but if you take our politicians' history or bureaucrats or judges or media, whatever, they also do the same thing, but they loot public money.
I don't want to talk about that. I'm not born to do social. Probably you're born to do that. No, you're born to do social service. Definitely not me.
First, then human being is responsible.
As a human, first I need to take care of my family and kids. If everyone take care of their family and kids properly, the whole country will be proper. First, you be legal, loyal to your family and kids. Try to see neatness start from the home. If you try to keep your home neat, the city will be neat. Town will be neat.
What you say, that nobody do any service. What is the purpose of
Everybody try to do good to your family, be good to your life. then the country will be good. People who
I
have
mean that nobody is
people-
good to their family.
people who don't be good or loyal to the family, do cheating, who can cheat the government, can cheat the family also. That's how it starts. Whoever cheats the government, cheats public money, can cheat his wife. One day he'll cheat his wife and kids also. So if you are loyal to your wife and kids and you try to leave something for your wife and kids, definitely the quality of life in the complete country and city and the nation will change. That's my policy. So everything starts from the home. If you want, I see like people go and clean the road like BJP
If your
camp.
theory is
No.
correct, then India is superior than any other country.
I don't want to talk about like I'm not an economist to just value which country is superior, which country. I'm talking about my personal, my life, my family. First, I need to.
Vishal wrote a comment like you have a lot of good insight to every
No.
problem.
First, my family, my life, my kids, my future. Once this has been done set properly, then I have time to think about other things. At this point, I don't have time to think about anything else.
Yeah.
Probably 5% of my lifetime span I can spend of thinking about any social service. Out of what my extent, I don't have time to do a social service all the time, like No, first I need to take up. This is a struggling world, and I need to just fight. It's a competitive world. I need to save for my kids.
Yeah,
That's what I do.
Can you speak in Tamil also?
No.
Okay, thank you.